Okay. That took a second. What is up? Did have a suggestion renaming the Huskers. Oh yeah, the more like Latin or yeah, let's see. Yeah. All right, what's up? What's up? I think you and I have the same taste bud thing where carbonated water tastes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes like TV static, right? Like it tastes like shit. Like if you drink carbonated water, like, ugh, you know. Um, but you would prefer flat soda. That is crazy. That is fucking wild. Dude. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna ask. You open a can, you shake it up, just leave it in the fridge. Damn, that is a unique perspective. Yes, serial killer behavior. Yeah, yeah, that's hey, you know, we like what we like. There's no shame in liking flat soda, but it is it's a little it is a little wild, huh? I agree with the cold KFC thing though, so you don't have to. Yeah, yeah. Cold pizza is also really good. All right, serial killers. Yeah, it gets soggy, but it adheres to the chicken. It's like a weird. It's like a whole thing. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not like I'm not like beef. I'm not gonna like buy it and then like toss it in the fridge. But but you know, I I do like once it's in the fridge, I don't mind the second that, you know. It's like a new experience, you know. I like hot and fresh fried chicken, but uh whenever there's leftovers, it's, you know. Yeah, it's almost like it gets like a really good like a deli, right? Like a chicken breast deli. Um, you make like sandwiches and stuff out of it. It's really nice. All right, let me take a look. The Tenebrum, the Oculato, and the Inferux. Off-brand Latin naming. Let's see. It's kind of infernal, right? But Tenebrum, the Tenebrum, I think that name kind of fits. The Tenebrum, the Huskers, the Tenebrum. I like that. All right. Good if it's thin, sliced thin or shredded. Yeah, like a nice sandwich. You know, deli chicken. A little bit of mayo, a little bit of cheese. You know, fresh veggies. Speaking of slicing, oh, come on, dude. It's like a. That's very funny. But what up, dude? What up? How you doing? How you doing? Cancel the wedding. It's time. We haven't jumped onto anything just yet. We're just hanging out. Cold KFC. Yeah, we're talking about uh, rubles. Yeah, yeah. Talking about meat like usual. It's a non-vegan. Get a nice chicken fry, you know, nothing crazy. Jesus. Imagine if we made that a thing. The reason that there are, the reason that there are so few Strix in the setting is because they taste too good. They just get hunted down and fried up. More competing franchises. Oh god. I'm done with the old competing franchises of similar name. The next world building topic is competing franchises. So, anything form up though? Yeah. Well, let me see. I have to find it. Later degeneracy. Yeah. I had an idea for an NPC in the celebrity section. I mean, I guess we could do that, right? No, not the auger guy. I had this hilarious idea. I was gonna I'm not gonna do it, but I was gonna write up as a joke to mess with our chat's third favorite mod, Ram, a celebrity known as Magic Mike, you know, and it's a wizard stripper. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It used to be a used to be a used to be used to be a history teacher in Vogmodir, but he realized that with his magical powers in conjunction with his gyrating hips, that that there was more to life than just teaching the past. And so Magic Mike so it makes man get naked. Yeah. Yeah, Ram located. Alright. To pursue a stripper career, yeah. Of yeah, mac and cheese, no. Put him in the nails. Yeah. Doing like spoof celebrities based on every active, or based on like the most active characters within, or characters, those most active people within the community. Like we got Magic Mike, you know, we got to figure out something for Chris. You know, just a way to kind of spoof NPCs. Yeah, CUL as characters. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a main character syndrome, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I only see 17.8% of you as characters, though. Yeah. I'm not Tiberius. No. MC syndrome. Yeah. You get the joke now. Yeah. You're in on it. Yeah. The funniest part about that joke is like, I think me and Beef said it. Like that's a lot of people if you really consider them friends. Jeez. I mean, you round it up, it's basically 1 out of 5. You run a campaign for 5 people, you roughly get one, one good friend. That's solid statistics. I don't know what I'd be upset about. What I'd be crying about. Yeah, before the chat devolved into genders. Yeah, the little hot fix before we devolve into, yeah. 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 All right. An indentured servant. Yeah. That's what you get for enjoying the games, You shouldn't have good ideas, dude. Keep them to yourself. Yeah. That's how moderation works. Yeah. Blood, sweat, or tears. Yeah, no shit. And you're a moderator, right? I mean, that has like a bigger goal, but still. You know how it goes. Yeah. Let's see. Man. I didn't want to do anything too big with the kind of lore stuff today. It was more chilling out. But there were some ideas. You could pay me if you want in. Yeah, I think they're drawing every character. I think Beef is going through and drawing every character in a very not safe for work. No magic mic then. Yeah. No magic mic. What up, Nick? How you doing, then? It's been I just came for the chat. Now there's the Ekros fans. Yeah. What's the it's unofficial Ekros fans, It's not licensed. It's yeah. It's the Ekros, only Ekros fan server. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus. But just like the Francisco Hay group. Yeah. Bro, that's a great character. Francisco. There's less people in only Ekros. Gee, man, these people really hate Francisco, dude. That's fucked up. He's a great person. Fantastic. Let me see. Yeah, it's a solid photo. Tova support group. Dude, Tova has to return, man. That's a solid character. Return Tova. I think I've been really enjoying. I'd pay to see Tibby get. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. My art commissions are open. Yeah, beef has great rates. Consider. No, I've been enjoying. Well, as crazy it is to say, the stuff that we've done in Valdir so far. The second session into Valdir Nights is fucking really been nice. But yeah, man, I kind of want to like get back to the locked dimension, like the whole locked continent, Loch Muldir. Enjoying your company. Crazy. Yeah. I think it's because a lot of the locked continent has, yeah, I don't know, like a lot of the original ideas that like go way back. Yeah, Beanock. That's what I'm saying, dude. And now we're ready. I think now we're ready. Next cycle of games, I think we're ready, dude. To bring in the characters from old, right? See how that goes. And telling like the shorter kind of stories in these areas where we've got a lot going on with longer sessions. Yeah, we got to see Beanock to the end. You know, it's funny. There's something in the Wednesday campaign that I'm unsure if people picked up on, but I think maybe Rose was the only one to pick up on it. But I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not gonna settle it out completely. But yeah, there was something that I included. And sell it out to all 6 of us. I see 7 viewers. More paywalled content. Well, no, like it's paywalled content. Yeah. I'll say like this then, without telling exactly. I wonder if Rose Meta knew who that character was in the village. Not the younger one that was injured or whatever, that thought you guys were all weird, but the villager guy. Milk? You think? You all were the creepy weird ones. The young warrior guy that was injured was just a normal, like he was just creeped out by you all, and then what's your guess, Milk? What's your guess on who the village man is? The dude that pretended to be dead. Yeah. Did you have a hypothesis? Yeah, that is kind of funny. Weird man. Stop talking to him. It's not an. I'll say that definitively. It's not another ward. But the wards are like, I've included how many wards? How many wards is Milk included? I think I've had like 2 ward characters, and everything else has been Milk. All like 8 or 9 of the other ones. Yeah, like 15, dude. It does have insight. It just works as perception, which is so stupid to me. I don't. Yeah. He needed a family. Yeah. Oh, you made the Brady Bunch, dude. Yeah. 50,000. They never stop. Oh, I've been the Wardy Bunch. Yeah, there we go. All the others are milk. Yeah. Ruslan. I'm pretty sure investigation is, if I'm not mistaken. Here, let me pull this up. I'm pretty sure. Nah, we're doing celebs on Friday. Yeah. It might be based on intelligence, but the if I'm not mistaken, I think perception already is, and I'm actually opening up my Foundry just to look at this instead of going elsewhere. I don't know why I didn't just look up on a normal Pathfinder website, but no, but whenever you do the investigation action, I think it's literally just using your perception. Right. Yeah, investigate. You recall knowledge as a secret check. Fucking secret check. Fuck all that, dude. No way. Yeah, jump on. Edit your characters. Clear in chat. No more. Sense motive is basically just insight, right? As far as my understanding goes. Like it functions directly the same. Wording wise. Yeah, but as far as skills go, like core skills that are involved, the only thing, it's still perception. Everything boils down to perception in for whatever reason. Yeah, it's just roll a perception against their deception DC, which is their deception DC is just 10 plus whatever their bonus to deception is. So you're legitimately just trying to beat that. Insight sucks anyways. Yeah, I like insight, but I just don't like that it's not a core skill. I don't know. Just make poor assumptions. Yeah. Could a player make a Lancer? I'm thinking so, if it were to be like a higher level campaign. No. I don't think it's too overpowered. No. I think it certainly has a place, especially like because with the idea that we're going to be doing shorter campaigns, like 4-session campaign arcs, right? I think like a Lancer character is perfect for that, and I've actually been working on the Lancer as a dedicated whatever. Yeah. A dedicated whatever. Bro, I do these like after long days. Am I farting? No, I am not farting. I'm opening up a bottle of water. Am I farting? Jesus Christ. Does it legitimately sound like I'm farting? Wow. I don't know what's going on. I'm not doing that though. Like a wet one too. Bro, I'm thirsty. It might be the creaking of the chair or something. Yeah. Do you think you passed that insight roll? Yeah, yeah. Are you beating my deception DC right now? Nah, I thought would I mean I do have shame, but if I was legitimately caught, I think I'd just say that, right? That or I'm making like maybe I'm like making really weird tired noises, right? That might be it. But a dedicated whatever. Yeah, so what I was talking about there, and I was talking about a dedicated fucking, the fuck are they called, man? Like a subclass, I guess? I don't know what the fuck it's called. Archetype. Yeah, thank you. Jesus. Or is it dedicated archetype? There was that whole thing with like character. Yeah. I think it's just called a dedication. Am I fucking crazy right now? Okay, that word is not on this page, so is it on this one? No. Okay. Character creation, classes. Okay, yeah, dedication. There we go. But yeah, Lancer dedication, right? Because I'm pretty sure, like, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think every dedication is directly like tied to a specific class. I mean, a lot of them are tied to classes. Like, there's like the monk dedication. It kind of lets you get like a little bit of a monk feel for your character. But there's other dedications, right? There's like zombie, vampire, which are probably not allowed in the setting. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But yeah. Level 1 to 2 PC still being competent enough. Yeah, to be a Lancer, I'm probably thinking that's like a 4th or 5th level character, like minimum, to kind of play. Yeah, like, I don't know if a level 1 character, even with the free archetype. I don't know. I'd have to think about it. I was looking at Gunslinger, by the way. As far as my understanding goes, you can use Gunslinger, but only like have it set so that you don't use guns directly. But you're just using crossbows and shit like that. Yeah, like the Bellimar dedication, things like that. Yeah, that's the just a slinger. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is next cycle, including in a lot of these dedications, like specific setting dedications, because I think the justification that I said back then, but if I didn't, then here's the new one, or this is the one it's been in my head, is that I'm 100% sure I'm basically settled with Pathfinder being like the main campaign games, so spending some time to kind of make some like in-universe dedications and stuff like that I think would be pretty interesting, so we can actually, like, you know, see what these kind of characters are. Doing some work on that, but that's like a full design thing. I think that as a stream would be extremely boring unless you really like game design. Still scary to you? Why? It's the same game. You roll a d20 and you just add the numbers that you need. You just have a bit more choices, I guess, but sad all the rewards are level 1 now. Except for Attila the ward. I was still afraid of D&D when I started. Jeez. Attila lived. Attila survived. Cass can return. Yeah. PF2 will soon be scarier. Yeah. It won't be scary. It'll be a par for the course, right? It'll be completely equal. Did I say your hand was broken? I just said like the bones popped. If I squeeze my hand hard enough, my bones pop. Is that like a really bad thing? Am I just like outing the fact that my bones are fucked up? Right? You don't hear that? Look, I'll do it right now. My bones, not my boner. Stop making noises. It's the ASMR stream. I'm giving it testing it out. All right. Oh, those cracking noises. It's the boners, dude. Beef's going to spill all kinds of things. Yeah, all over the keyboard again. You know, spit up all over it. Dragging everyone in the Wednesday group down with you. If I squeeze my bone, does my hand pop? No comment, dude. These questions are getting a little personal, you know? We're nowhere near hell. It's like a light sizzle, you know? Oh. One thing I did want to get rid of, and change up. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll like listen. We haven't done anything in this area yet, but like I think I'm just like fuck this idea. And just retcon out the whole Locke's phage. So I don't know. Like it's kind of cool, I guess, but I wasn't really satisfied with it as an area. And I don't know. Fuck. Can we talk about Nick and I's calendar? Yeah. We decided on the days and shit, right? It was like 5 days. You know, the 5 day a week thing was literally just so I could be like, oh, it's like, so we can round it to like a round number. It was like, you know, they're like, oh, 4 weeks, 5, boom. We also decided on each set of 3 constellation telling a story, so we need 4 stories. Each set of 3 constellation telling a story, but we need 4. One about the veil. Alvin strangling a snake. Oh man. Okay. Fucking Now we're making Alvin strangling a snake a fucking moon cycle story. It's gonna be that if I don't come up with something good. Okay, then yeah, think about it. The idea is that obviously the story would have to be like old as shit, or else the moon strangler's gonna get you. So old as fuck story. Yeah, that's the thing. Is if I could we just set the forest on fire? A future omen. Yeah, give me like give me a few days to think about the constellation thing. I'm sure I could like at least give at least one or two. Just a burning valley. Go the opposite, because I think like what the Lock's Phage was like this. Yeah. Oh, sorry for burping. The Lock's Phage was meant to be like this annihilation. If you've ever seen that movie, which I kind of recommend, was this like a annihilation area where like something is causing like massive change to the. Could it not just be generic magical shenanigans forest? Yeah, but do we do anything generic, dude? Everything we world build as a group gets rid of all the generic stupid shit that I made before. Bro, it's not generic, it's unique and interesting because we did it. The syphilis forest. Welcome to my magical realm. An annihilation forest, just with more burning. Yeah. What's that? Oh, yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. That's such a good one. Analyzation forest. Yeah. My magical realm. Fucker. Aliens live there. Yeah. Like one message and it turns into prepare your ass. Come on. Things you find in the forest. But yeah, I mean like the idea is that there's still gonna be a forest there. I just don't know if I want it to be, because I'm kind of already like running with the idea that there's something changing the area around it. That I'm already doing that in Calor, right? I'm already doing that with the Hungering Star. So they kind of like overlap in their function within the world. And so I kind of just, yeah, Veilstone is not being used much. Yeah. I think because in my head I've had it as such a rare commodity that you'd have to be like higher level characters to fuck. That's all it is. It's like, you know, you're like all the first to third level characters are like in the gold area, and then after third level you kind of get into like, you know, a bit more. or it is happening on a few few locations at the same time. How's about Veilstone is corrupting the forest and making it weird? Huh. I guess the question would be that, like, in what way is it yeah, don't do this to me everywhere. That's why you say no. You don't want to get somewhere and be like, hey, guess what, where you just landed. So, just Need a poo. I appreciate the announcement, then. We'll be waiting. Yeah. I'm trying to think, how different would a Veilstone corrupted forest have to be to get like a completely different vibe of corrupted forest? Oversharing. Yeah. No boundaries. Yeah, those are good questions. What are the properties of Veilstone? What does it do to organic material like trees? Yeah, let's look. There's bro, Veilstone is the fucking Pokemon thing? No. Aging them faster. Well, that's already what's happening at Locke's Phage, is like the whole aging thing. And I don't know, man. I'm just I'm trying to think. I guess more my bigger worry is like how many. Yeah, the super growth is what was happening. No, not near Valdir's. Esther's weird thing from her backstory that I won't disclose here. I'm Valdis. Yes. Hey, phrasing, dude. Let me think. I probably don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean, dude? How dare you say that? But yeah, I'm looking it up. So, Uh, let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the idea is that Veilstone needs to be processed into Veilite. Veilite? I think that was the... I'm pretty sure that was the way we went about it. But I could be wrong. Yeah, those different things. So there was the veil cap mushrooms that could be found in exposed veilite veins. So veilite is the raw form. Veilstone is the process form of veilite, I should say. Yeah. And then Velosia is the cure-all. Velosia appears to be a cure-all medicine, able to do what the strongest healing potion can do and more. Its application has not failed to best an ailment to date beyond the condition of death. The secretion, however, very slight, is gathered by scraping a blunted edge over the veil cap's surface. Damage to any part of the veil cap's outer membrane in all cases destroys its future production of Velosia. Many veil caps are required to muster a single drop of Velosia for this reason. And so the idea is that the like a single drop of Velosia is so potent, right, that a single drop is like blended or, you know, processed down into like hundreds of healing potions of various, you know, various like ability. Ugh. It's curable. Yeah. You're telling me there's a chance. Just a flesh wound. Cass is returning. Alright, yeah. I just recognized that you said it and then you were upset at yourself with the keyboard is shit line. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll go back in time. We'll retcon every death. And every character you've ever played that has died will just return. As long as they didn't die in Pathfinder. If they died before Pathfinder, it's the multiverse. You plan to get a rub off on me. Yeah. The spooky house system. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I just have to get a story in mind, right? Like what to do, what to do, what to do. Yeah. You also could. The prerequisite, just that I hate to break it to you, Nick, but that battle was lost. That battle was lost in a bad way. There ain't no coming back. Have you ever seen The Crow? Classic movie. One of the best of all time. There ain't no coming back. That's it. What the fuck, dude? Yeah, giraffe and pith helmet. A poop knife? What the fuck? What the hell is that? I don't want to hear it. If Beef is saying no, I'll assume that Beef has my best interests at heart. No, I don't want to read it. I don't want to read it. I'm not going to read it. Don't link it to me. Don't link it to me. I'm not going to read it. I've got enough troubles on my mind. You know, I have too many troubles on my mind. I cannot be vexed by more. You'll tell it to me? Alright. Dude, I see the link. I see the name, man. Museum. Alright. No sound. Bro. I was just not talking. Urban Legends of Ekros. You can hear me now. Thank God. The sound is back. Now that I am speaking again, the sound has returned. Oh, it's because the music is off. So you... Yeah. The absence of my voice. Indeed, indeed, indeed. He paused. Man, this guy isn't saying shit, dude. Why is he streaming if he's not gonna say a word? What the fuck? Imagine you did and then you like, that was your impression of me forever. Like you never realized your mistake. Yeah, by the the soothing. To be honest, like it doesn't need to be it doesn't need to be the active world building idea. Like if you have an idea for any of the world building topics we've done, like you're not, nobody's stopping you from like going in there and like throwing it into one of them, right? Like Valdir's ideas was fucking how long ago? It was back in February, so like 4 months, and Ice just threw in the whole gangs thing. No, I don't. I'm just saying, even if you suggest something, it's not like I'm gonna use it, dude. There's been a lot of shit that was suggested, especially way back when whenever like Chris and Ram thought it was hilarious to try and I don't even know how to phrase this fucking statement I want to make. When they were trying to create hilarious things for, you know, whatever else. It was hilarious, yeah. So yeah, there's been a lot of ideas that have been lost to filtering, we could say, right? The butt shark, yeah, what the fuck was that? Bro, I'm drinking water. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? It's water. The water bottle is making funny noises as I'm drinking the water. Here, look, let me shake the water bottle. I see what's happening now. I'm tilting the water all the way back because I'm chugging it down. I'm slunking the water. And it's flat water. And so whenever I chug some water, I turn it back over and all the water splashes onto the opposite side. Yeah, I'm slunking it. It sounds so bad. You know, I'm drinking water. Fuck you, right? Yeah, it's it's the water. It's not me sitting here just shitting my pants, back to back to back to back. I've been taking a sip like what every couple of minutes. So, you know, where are we at on, you know, the number of times I've shit myself? Yeah. I'm really I'm really deep into this world building right now. I can't afford to use the bathroom. I gotta go. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, so it's, yeah, I understand what's happening. I have a 2-liter bottle of water, and so yeah. Here, let me finish it off so you no more of the stupid shit. You know. Alright. 2 liters of water down. I am fucking hydrated. Here, you can hear me close the top on it to twist it, right? It's plastic. You want me to fucking flick it or something? You want me to like make a sound? Jesus. The fleshlight later. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Not only am I shitting myself non-stop, I am also getting off on I don't know. I don't want to get yeah, it was never gonna stay up. Not after the fleshlight. Yeah, that was the moment. I wanted to ask, Chris, did you enjoy when everybody came together naturally? How did we get from world building to diarrhea? These fucking animals listening to me drink water and running with the assumption that I'm shitting myself. First, it started with farting. I think Beef was giving me like the benefit of the doubt based on the sound. And then it just got worse. I don't know. Jesus. A guy can't drink some water, you know? Gotta hydrate. Hot. Every day is warm. This time of year. Missed the meetings, it sounds like. Fucking AC. At least next time I actually have to go. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's why you have to drink water. You know, keep the kidneys clean, you know. It's the tears of the fallen characters. Tears or blood. Yeah. I think the nature of the way I run, that's why it needs players to fill the narrative he doesn't create. There it is. I don't even kill players, right? Player characters. Yeah, now that this bottle is empty, who plays tomorrow? Uh-oh, you know, you're gonna get dehydrated, Trill. I'm gonna... We always knew Chester and Maccabee. Bro, the moment you said mac and cheese, I was like, oh yeah. I'm fucking killing these. Player characters. Whoops. Yeah, I hope you got some guy lost in the woods. We knew you'd love mac and cheese. It's just, it tastes wonderful. Water. It's so good. You guys ever have like it's been a good bit of time since you've had any, and so you take like a big chug and you can kind of like feel the water all the way, you know, almost like it's rehydrating, almost like it's like revitalizing your body. Oh man, that's a great feeling. Yeah, mac and cheese and lobster. Oh my, oh god. Oh god. Lobster mac and cheese. I'm just gonna call you Macca, like the Australian term for McDonald's. Macca's. Yeah. What about bee and chesticles? Yeah. Little Mac. Yeah, my self-insert is the sea, is the water of Ekros. You finally figured it out. I knew somebody would. I've been dropping hints. Alright, well. Thanks for ruining that. Yeah, instantly ruin that. I appreciate it. Yeah. I'm gonna call it an evening. I hope you guys have a good one. This is fucked. It's your job to make me miserable. Yeah. That's what's up with all the the boats riding the ocean. Yeah. You do it so well. Alright. No more fucking around. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if I just like ended it there. No more fucking around. We just kind of like left it there. Okay. You know, we, man. You guys get paid. Let's see. As we find out. Yeah. I'm not looking for music at all. I just ended the music because it was bothering me. So I was like, I'm done with this. I'm done with it. Ram does the we have yet to see our dividend. Do you want the real numbers, Dan? Jeez. How about the lodge phage is like a magical reservation for fantasy creatures. You know what's funny is that exact idea is what the red vivarium was actually pitched as. That's what Dawn had the red vivarium as, and then I kind of twisted up the red vivarium. My thing is, like, if we already have an area that is already kind of like becoming corrupted and all kind of fucked up, like, is like like how many magical forests can you have in a setting, right? I think that's more of like the issue. No, duh. It's not really that when people want to revisit it, explore it. Well, the thing is that I actually want to explore that area because we've got the 3 prints thing going on, and I think that area is like hot for some action, you know. Just put all the Strix there. Yeah. Yeah, I just at least six magical forests. Like at one point, are you just like, come on, man? Like, what about the Rat Folk special campaign? The Rat Folk are supposed to be like monstrous creatures. Gritty Rose Company action. That was the intention. For the wild people. Why not have them have their put the rat folk living there? A giant maze or labyrinth. Hmm. Underground maze of rat folk. Sorry. They could be at war with the cheese dragons. They have to put the rat folk a little bit too close to Thanaeus. Fall in by accident. And then the rat folk people will eat you. To strangle. That's the rumor. It's not a rumor, that's what they do. Rat folk eat people. That's like the clangers of Ekros. Rat folk and cheese. So just have it be like a basic forest. Oh, the clangers ate people. Yeah. The problem is the inhabitants rather than magical forest. That could work. And maybe we can have like one of the three princes, or even have it be the Visgrad being the city state that is essentially at war with the rat folk. They're going in, they're burning them out. To get real nasty about it. Yeah, pest control. It also kind of, there was that idea of like the whole like World War II slash World War II trench warfare sort of idea that I was kind of thinking about, but I kind of set it aside. But yeah, like what if the war between the rat folk and Visgrad in particular was like very grim, right? Basically like cave delving rat folk war campaign. Yeah. Yeah, the Fountain of Youth. Good joke, dude. Good joke. Next idea. I'm just kidding. Make that area desolate, destroyed area. Tunnel sieges, full dungeon crawls. Yeah, and it's just this war between the rat folk and. Alright. So then we can come up with some rat folk society. It's the site of a centuries-long battle between Visgrad. Yeah, could even be rat folk. Yeah, like making some strides backwards. What the fuck? Northern France and Belgium. Oh man. Hey, you know, we get serious about rat folk. And we got some good ideas going. It's the site of a centuries-long battle between Visgrad and the other one. Well, remember, Visgrad is not associated with the three princes. It's the Visgrad, if I'm not mistaken, we can find it here, is the Merchant Republic. Right? Wait, whoops. Can you see that? Okay, you can see it. Drop the rat folk or I walk. that has to be tempting. Yeah. That's fucking. what a good follow up comment. There could be a whole campaign for rat folk being recognized as sapient beings with human rights. I think the only thing is that I really wanted to keep with rat folk being not that. Like I really wanted rat folk to be like the like just too monstrous, right? Should just be slaves without rights. I don't know. Yeah. Prussian inspired? The rat folk? Or the area? There's a lot of conversation going on. I'm not sure. Like the Kazins. Let's see. That is from Ratfolk are a Prussian-inspired militaristic society. That's from I would need to look it up. Prussian-inspired militaristic society. The war is over, nothing. Yeah, they're just heading the wrong way. Nah. Prussian-inspired militaristic society. But they're getting annihilated? Yeah, this is Larry of yeah. It's a stalemate. And that's how we include Ratfolk. Make the Locks phage a constant World War I inspired battlefield. Yeah. That could be pretty cool. Yeah, Visgrad and constantly like pushing each other back and forth. Prussian. No sign of the war ever ending. Yeah, like Visgrad's goal is to annihilate the Ratfolk, and the Ratfolk are basically just trying to hold on for dear life. Is kind of where I'm at with it, because overall, I think that the Ratfolk in the setting in Ekros should be seen as monstrous. Like I would, forcing everyone to fight underground. Oh, so like almost like a magical radioactive, right? Just too many rats. They breed too quickly. Yeah, magical irradiation. And so Visgrad is basically, yeah, underground trench war against the rats, holding them back. More World War One inspiration. Because the gas, right? I think that was the World War One reasoning. Right? Well, I guess guns in general, right? Was kind of the leader of the rats was assassinated. More cannon. The Rat King. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. A Rat King as an NPC, and it's literally like a Rat King, like the legitimate thing. That's funny. Hmm. Yeah, typically it's like their tails are off, like fucked off, like tangled mess. A hive mind, Jesus. Yeah, yeah. I think there's definitely something to work with. Yeah, turning like the rat folk because they are monsters, right? So like it would be, yeah. All right. Bro, as a unit, we are so smart, right? Okay. So we should come up with a society for the rats. We said Prussian. Um are they only limited to this area? That's why it's like a special thing with like rat folk, because if they're not in this area, I mean even in this area they're seen as monsters, right? By everything, you know. I think the Rat King is their leader. Yeah, yeah. We'll go with that idea. I think that's pretty cool. Um I'm done plugging now. I'm slapping. Uh the corruption of the phage. I'm not slapping, I'm popping something. The corruption of the phage made them, that's why they're located here. Yeah, and it's very rare that one is away. Yeah, popping. Fuck this mobile keyboard. I'm popping my knuckles. I really want whatever it is, the bad shit that happens to your hands when you get old. I want that. So I purposely pop my fingers and my knuckles and everything to make it happen faster. Arthritis, yeah. When I choose to be, I'm a lot more eloquent than this, you know? I like the idea of the Rat King. I like the idea of rat folk. Check art on Discord. They're an actual plague. Yeah, I know that. I was just making a joke. Yeah, but I mean that's way too cute, right? Like, like I like the general the outfit, but I think it's way too cute. But yeah, proof of concept with some slight adjustments. Okay, yeah, this works. This maintains that ratfolk are. This would maintain that ratfolk are monstrous. Yeah, no cute allowed. They gotta be ugly bastards. This doesn't even look. One like ugly rats, not. Let's see. Yeah, we gotta do like giant rat, you know. Alright. Ogre like rats. Yeah, like warped mutant ogre. Let's see. Alright. Just look up Vermintide. That's the only thing. Yeah, I wanna. I would. I prefer to stay away from being too Skaven like. But yeah, I also want Skavens. You know, like, let's not get too close. But yeah, exactly what you know. That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah. So okay. Yeah, completely different take. Yeah, because Skaven is like, I mean, they're corrupted by magic and shit, right? Like, I don't know the lore behind the Skaven. I assume they're just like corrupted by magic, and that's like their big thing. Because they're all like, you know, instead of being like evil, filthy, you know, the Ratman, the Ratkin, the children of the Horned Rat, or the Underfolk, are a malevolent and diabolical race of large, intelligent, and subterranean realm as the Under Empire. Skaven belong. Okay. 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 So instead of going the Skaven route of like just gross, you know, we have them be like more honorable, as honorable as we can. All right, I like the idea. Okay, which they eat, so they're corrupted. All right. Yeah, I think we got it. So, do we do it now, or do we make this like a topic? What's the thought process? Do we a lot of higher tech? Let us ruminate. Yes. So we can make it a. Yeah, I like the idea of like honorable, like Prussian visuals. Put a take two in art. Yeah, that's more like the bottom right one in the art is more like that's like an honorable older rat general or whatever you want to call him. And the one above that one, I get like both on the right are really nice in that generation. All right. Yeah, ones with little pointy helmets. Yeah, the little pointy Prussian helmets. All right. Rats are the closest you're gonna get to gnomes. So, you gnome lovers, you better eat this one up heavily. Okay, so I'm gonna write this as a note more for myself than anything else. So we'll do heading 1. Heading, okay, heading 1. Lock phage out. Rat folk. Some of them, right? Like it wouldn't. I don't. We definitely want them to be so monstrous that like nobody's gonna be like, cool. I just have to think of ways how they could maintain the more like honorable fighter style. I feel like maybe they play dress up as part of like infiltration strategies. Need to gnaw on more bones. That's what I said, dude. I said rat folk eat people. I said that was it. I said that as soon as the idea even. I said it like at the very beginning of the idea. They just eat people. They can be. Yeah, they can be as whatever as they are. You know, they can be as cool or as, but they eat people. Have you ever seen Trolls 2? They're eating her. Then they're gonna eat me. Oh my god. Or yeah, maybe it's more. I mean, it's absolutely that they eat people, but maybe it's that they eat literally everything, right? Like keeping them in is like keeping them contained where they are. Prisoner war. Nah, we can't. We can't go too hard on that. That's gonna. Oh, okay. Sorry, I read that. The follow up helped because I was like, Jesus, dude. Then we're getting a little too. You know what I mean? Like the unending hugger. Yeah. Prisoners of war. We are all POWs on this day. That's World War II. Yeah, no, but you know what I mean? Like, I know, but it's not going to stop people, right? From fucking. It's not going to stop people from doing that kind of shit. Okay. Lock phage out, rat folk in, plus World War One tunnel wars. We'll say it like that. And then I'll do like a little list, a numbered list. And so rat folk eat people, but also eat everything nonstop. They do not look like gnomes when shaved. They look like mole rats, you know, naked mole rats. Prussian inspired warrior society. I'm doing this as like a basic. This is for me to come back to work on, but I'm also thinking, Is there any like big pillars beyond like rat folk eat people and they eat everything nonstop, and the fact that I like the idea of like the Prussian-inspired war society. Oh, the Rat King, yeah, the Rat King, NPC, leader. Is there any other pillars about this that I want to like set into place with the idea? So, it's World War One, ton of wars. Rat folks are hardiness and resilience, prideful. Okay, so we'll say Prussian-inspired, prideful warrior society. Yeah, stoic. Do like that, like stoic. There we go. They can spread disease. Oh, my headset died, so that's cool. That's why my thing is not lighting. Let's see. There we go. They love pain and discomfort to an insane degree. They relish facing hardship. Okay. Your sisters can. BDSM rats. Yeah. that's I'm trying to help you out, Ram, because I knew that at least 3 people, they get hard facing relish. Yeah, here we go. Unkillable. Yeah, like truly constitutional. I don't know. Without massive damage. Does that... Let's see. Let's see the monsters. Let's look at the rat monsters. There's a few options in base Pathfinder. We got giant rats, which are... Yeah, I mean, their fortitude is basically their fortitude and reflex. So not only are they strong, but they're also very quick. Rat swarms. Swarms. Uh-oh. Hell yeah. More tenacious they are, the closer to death. They get a hive token. Rat shawarma. There we go. Yeah. Not only do not only do they eat people, people eat them. Yeah, strength and numerous. Well, it's not necessarily like physical strength. It's more like just their fortitude would be strong, but they're very in the game it makes them very in Pathfinder it makes them very like weak-willed, like weak to suggestion and stuff like that, but they're good as far as like, you know, strength and reflexes go. Or rather, I guess like fortitude saving throw is more about their like their physical capability. Very gullible. Yeah, but that kind of doesn't, because that doesn't really go well with the Prussian inspired, like smart militaristically. Or maybe it does. Yeah, so they have to be high con to be able to eat the shit that they do. Yeah. That's a great cat right there. can easily turn their pride against them. Oh yeah, so maybe it does make sense that they're easily. Could they have like an officer class? Yeah, I think so. If we're going Prussian inspired like warrior society, right? Oh, like born rather than trained. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that can make sense. Yeah. Like if you're a rat and you're like the basic. Yeah. Hierarchical and loyal is better because the Skaven are individualistic. They have the Art of War as their Bible, but they only know how to read that. Naturally loyal to the hierarchy. Okay. So let's do that then. Hierarchy. Yeah. We'll say intense devotion to Rat King. Must protect. And maybe it could be because the last if the last rat yeah, great counter will be to assassinate the officer. Exactly. And that makes like good forward. Like a good combat encounter win condition, right? Yeah. Literally no one. Yeah. Even magically, maybe the language that they speak is not even magically comprehensible. Oh, and so maybe so we went with something like this like weird thing involving them. So we know we have how we have the solemns whenever they speak to each other. Whenever solemns speak to each other and they speak about things from beyond the veil, they're just completely incomprehensible. What if, because of the close connection with these rat folk and the corruption of the Veilite or whatever it is that's around them, what if we make that the connection? Like there's a large like vein of Veilite in that region. So not only do you want to kill them because they're gonna eat everything, the rat folk can speak with the solemns of all things. What if the Rat King is a solemn? Ooh, very cool. And because they work as a hive mind, they're all able to speak with this a hive mind Rat King solemn. Bro, we're fucking. I'm excited about that idea. You can hear it in my voice. And that is why that is why they speak with this language that is just completely incomprehensible, because it's basically the language from beyond the veil, right? All right. Thank you, Milk, for the Rat King suggestion. Rat King Solemn. Rat King Solemn, Hive Mind, Control. I said rat folk to me. Where's my thanks? Thank you for bringing up the rat folk, because this whole time I've actually really been, unsure of exactly how to do it. Yeah, like they're. I want to say they're not. They're not always a hive mind. Just that they could be, right? Like if the Rat King chose, he could be like full hive mind. But I would think that that it's whenever the Rat King kind of chooses to be. Yeah, Solemns do have special powers, which will be why I can do some incredibly bullshit things. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. The Rat King is actually a rabbit. Yeah. Rabbit folk. Oh, fuck. The layers. When say high mind control when wanted. I don't know, like when I'm just saying that for myself, but only I have to understand what this means anyways. When desired. Yeah, the only thing desired is like, you know, you know what I mean. Maybe also the rats are just monsters, but the Rat King's influence gave them the whole hierarchy thing. So it's not like real sapiency, it was magically given and they kind of rose up. Oh yeah, that could be pretty cool. Yeah, so maybe the only reason that there's any kind of what's the mechanic of magic in Ekros? Bro, that's for me to know and for you to never find out. So, I didn't ask that. Lifted very poorly. Yeah, so maybe the only reason they have this like prideful warrior society is because of the hive mind controls influence. Yeah, I like that. Cool. Okay. Let me look. There was something else that I wanted to add to the list. The script. That way we're not just like oh, okay. I appreciate the joke, dude. Sorry, I wasn't aware that you were parroting. I thought you were legitimately. And it reveals why. Yeah. But it's not like we're murdering sapient beings just because. But isn't that the best part? Is that you are murdering sapient beings just because? That's why. Okay, so I guess here's the question, because I've already introduced a rat folk as a servant to somebody else. So I'm wondering kidnapped, severed the connection. Yeah, so I'm wondering, right? I'm wondering, can they be what is the word? Oh, an anti-magic device implanted on it. Okay, that's pretty cool. But it still maintains some of the kind of, yeah, like the reprogram. It still maintains a bit of the sapience. Yeah, we got hive mind, rat king, rat folk who eat everything in their path and do not stop. The unending hunger. The hierarchy got changed. Loyal to the human master. Okay. Cool. Okay, so it's possible, but we'll just say very unlikely. this way we keep the why you can't be a rat folk outside of this area type of thing, right? The very unlikely part is like it only happens with DM fiat. so players get none, only I get those coins. Yeah. Naturally, loyal hierarchy, intense devotion to Rat King, Rat Folk people. Yeah. Super pet thing. Very unlikely. Okay. I think this is enough. Cause fuck, I wanna see it. I gotta read, I go back and read. From the chat. Oh yeah. Rat folk can speak with solemns. I just like that idea. But completely incomprehensible. Incomprehensible. So even magically. Solemns aren't cranky, dude. They're mixed. It's a mixed bag. Oh, right. So like racial hierarchy? That sounds really fucked up, but that's literally what it is. Like those who are born, right? Damn, how do I mean, I know it's like Raffle. How do we do this without sounding like uber ratchet? Yeah. How do we please help me. How do I describe this? The caste system. I just don't want there to be any like, you know, I don't want to say like, oh, it's the caste. It's just like the caste system, and they're like, so rat folk are Indians in your session. You know what I mean? Like, whoa, wait a minute, that's not what I'm saying. You know, like, you know, like, yeah, the Prussians. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Though, you know, that's. But I'm thinking like what the like what a. If I'm being honest, like what like a simple-minded person would kind of the conclusion they would come to, right? Like if they're trying to look for something to more like robots. Yeah. They're Prussians. Yeah, racial hierarchy. I'm just gonna write it like this. It's like caste, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, they're not even actually like truly actually sapient. Natural hierarchy, yeah, that's thank you. I was thinking like racial hierarchy, natural hierarchy, and it's like a caste system within it, right? Like those who are you were just born as, you know, the leader. All right, so I think this is a good spot to chill out. These are all good. Do you think I should make this a world building idea? So people can continue, or do we wait till Friday and then I post it as an idea then? Yeah, let's build it out. Well, getting like the specifics is more to add. Like actually doing like what the society is like, and we like, you know, the same way we did like the ranks of the Valdirian City Guard and stuff. Yeah. All right. Okay, then I'll save it. This will be the decided Friday world building idea. Can you even see that? Okay. Notable rats. Yeah, yeah. It'll be like the whole thing will be like the rodent problem of South Lock. You know, Rats versus the Rose Company, dude. How cool. Um, the Rose problem. The Rose Company. Sorry. Um, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Nick is like having the way we did. The way we did. The Rose Company still exists, and they're led by, scarily enough, a lich. So yes. Sorry. So what I was thinking was the way we'll do, the rat, the whole like whatever this is, will be the same way we did like the city state idea, where we just kind of like come up with like city states, or like the way we did like the Thanaeus idea, where we just did like an overhaul of everything, and all of that. So yeah. All right. So, hey, we fucked around for an hour and a half just shooting the shit, and then with the last 30 minutes we we really stumbled on something that I think would be fucking really fucking cool to have in the world and also explore. Yeah, we can decide like naming convention. Do we really want to go Russian or Prussian? Sorry, Prussian naming conventions for the rats. We can do all that. Like the world building idea would be the whole thing. Did I just confirm I was literally shooting the shit? Yeah, I did. But yeah. All right. Awesome. Hey, it took us 2 hours. We sifted through the shit to get a good nugget. The shoot shit show. As in give them names. Sorry, so I meant because I would like the idea, because no one could ever know their names. What if we run a Ratfolk campaign? That's the idea. Because it'd be cool to see it from both sides, right? Yeah. Like, they have names like Jack of Hearts. They pick their own names. Beefy rat. 10 candles. Ratfolk is so doomed, maybe 10 candles. Yeah. Right. 10 candles, but you're actually... Yeah. Okay, yeah, the code names. Yeah, code names for what type of rats from the human side. Yeah, like they know they're referring to the big one or the normal, your average ratfolk. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. All right, but yeah, damn. I jumped on and I was like, yeah, we'll just talk about whatever, and maybe we'll get somewhere with an idea. It started with let's get the lock phage out. What could go there? Ratfolk can go there, and then it just it just spiraled into World War I ratfolk. Yeah, they eat the dead, of course. Yeah, of course they eat. All right. Then I think yeah, good spot for me to go ahead and chill out here. It'll be so this Friday we're gonna talk about the celebrities and all that stuff. And then I will post this ratfolk whole thing as the next world building idea. In the meantime, I'm going to work on a bunch of stuff towards this in the background. Because as soon as I post the thread, I'm probably gonna have a number of suggestions or inclusions myself. Maybe they use hero bones to make weapons. Very cool. The dead fertilize the ground for more to come. Bones of hero rats. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of like really fucking cool ideas we can go with. Okay. All right. Appreciate you all hanging out. This has been definitely fun. And I think we're locked into like a super cool idea. Yeah, but hero rats would be right so heroic that they deserve not to be eaten. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. In any case, thank you all for hanging out and just yeah, they still get eaten, but the bones remain. That's cool. But yeah, all right. I'm gonna get caught up in this idea and just start running with it. But appreciate you all hanging out. It's been fun. I look forward to this Friday's world building stream. And we'll be back tomorrow with the Wednesday campaign, Into the Red. I think we're starting right off into combat, so it's gonna be very fun. Seeing who dies first. So, thank you all for hanging out. Very fun. Hope you have a good day or good evening, depending on where you are, and we shall see where we go. So, have a good one, guys. Appreciate it. Later. Peace.